This is the trend review for Wednesday, the 30th of April 2025. And today I had a bit of a late start, but I ended up taking a trade on Tesla. Today we sold off in the beginning, then we recover. We had a kind of a bullish day yesterday, on Tuesday. Um, I didn't trade it. I did wake up, but I didn't take a trade on that day. And we ended up very bullish, closing around R3. But in the post market, we ended up selling from that pivot, and today we were opening kind of weak. The pivots were bullish and they were tight, but we were opening around S4, so it was definitely very weak. And because of the late start, I wasn't ready to take a trade after the first 2 minutes. I could have taken a trade 277 with a stop loss at 279. Um, for a nice breakdown. With a stop loss around yesterday's high or the pre-market high. It might have been triggered, but we ended up selling down, and we had a nice RBR with $2. We could have come back down to 271, so 3 to 1 with a plenty of space for a stop loss. But then I missed out this long. The reason I didn't take it is because it's in the middle of nowhere, really. We had a nice candle formation, but there was not that much volume, and we were under this previous daily level. So to me, it was a bit risky. I was expecting a pullback, but then a continuation down. And so we had missed plan A, plan B was invalid, plan C, plan C, which was a reversal at S6. That's the one we missed, which was a nice move. But we did manage to grab plan D, which was a continuation to the downside. And it was a struggle. I made my entry based on the time and sales and the level 2 and level 3. I saw that we had a very large stack at 270, 278, which is where I placed my stop loss. I had a $1, which was pretty tight compared to other days. I like to give it $2 to Tesla because it moves very nicely, very wide. But this time I saw the level at 278, so that's where I placed my stop loss. And with an entry at 277, it allowed me to have a $1 RBR. And so I just needed $2 move down. And I wasn't sure if we're gonna get a continuation because I knew that these 270 stacks will get tested. So I kept my after a second move, I was keeping my RBR target for 2R and not 3R like I like to do, simply because it was a much riskier day. And so I held. I was very tempted to get out of this position as we were struggling. At some point, it got kind of close to my stop loss, but I was patient. Usually, when this storm happens, with this hesitation, you get back and forth, back and forth. It's to shake weak hands. So I held strong, and it paid off. I did hesitate a little bit to get out of it. I was starting to get greedy and wait for another move down to 274. But luckily, it was the right call because getting out, because as you can see, price did end up dropping a little bit more, but it reversed quickly, and it actually ended up going higher and reversed at S4, which, to be honest, could have been a much better entry. And if I had made an entry there, again, I could have made a $1 stop loss. I would have gotten a much better RPR. But I'm satisfied with this trade. For a continuation, these are very risky. But I did it based on the fact that so far this market structure was a trend day. So I wasn't expecting a full reversal. At this time, based on the level 2, level 3, this was a valid trade. But ideally, the A setup will be this one. You have this S4 level, and you have this hammer, and the volume is okay. It's good. It's not very good. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for a signal like this at this area. And I don't know what the level 3 looked like or the level 2, so but it looks like a really good trade, this one, for a continuation of the trend. Other than that, I don't think there's any other moves that could have happened. So this was Wednesday. Yes, we're gonna fix this trade. Recording. Yes. And yes, we had a late start, but excellent planning despite late start. Respect the setup. Respect the profit target.
Hello.
Hello.
I ring the doorbell.
And we did hit a goal. It was 100% hit rate, one trade for simply 2R. And this was a continuation of the so it's a breakdown against trend. Yes, bearish. With a win and small win of 2R. So this is a D trade, which is new. We executed perfectly and only 2R though. So far the week is looking good. I did skip 2 days of trading, but it's okay. That's it for my trade review. There were some opportunities today for sure. I didn't take the best one, but I took a good one, so that's it.